just realised that this may look like I'm just wearing the same shirt for like 5 videos in a row, but I'm just bulk filming them. Right, so next workout is push, because it would always go, so if it goes up or lower, I typically don't like deadlifting. I normally have a day in between those, so then we'd be upper, lower, rest, and then push, give it a bit more time to recover before deadlifting on the Friday. That's just how I tend to run it. And in this plan, I mean, initially with Stephen, there was no bench pressing, and I've thrown it in a couple times, but I'm enjoying implementing the heavier sets of incline pressing as well, to be honest. I mean, I can't be asked for the argument of, what's better. I think both are good, both are very effective. But how it is at the moment, I'm feeling more... I do think it's easier to probably feel that contraction, to really place that tension on your chest with dumbbells. So it's not necessarily that either is a better builder of your chest, but you probably can get that control more. And I like, when I'm benching, I do it as a power thing, as like a powerlifting movement. I like heavy bench sets and that sort of thing. So if the goal now isn't as much to that, so maybe throw it in once every couple of weeks. But yeah, this workout did start with bench press, and I think it was 120 for a couple sets of 8, or it was 2 sets of 8 and then 100 for a set of 12. I believe that's how it went, but didn't get a video of it because I needed the spotter. And then moved on to some incline pressing, and then you got floor pressing, which is cool. I haven't been floor pressing with dumbbells. You can look a bit of a fish trying to actually set that one up, but it's good. And chest flyers, I use Josh Bridgman's brand. If you don't know Josh Bridgman, literally just became an IFBB pro, so go look at his stuff. And his brand, they use the cuffs, which I started using when I was injured, because then I could move weight without putting any tension on my wrist. So they're great. Use them for chest flyers and some tricep extensions, and then have a couple shoulder movements at the end as well. So let's get into it again. Like I said, first start is incline pressing. It's a couple of weeks ago, and now, so this is 37.5 kilo dumbbells, and I believe we're going for about 10 or 12, and now we've got to the point at the moment where I'm working for sets of 8 with 44 kilos was the last one. And again, it's just, I mean, this is a great movement. I'm putting this up there with, your lateral raises, in terms of there's no exercise that you have to do in the gym, but if you're not incline pressing when you're trying to train chest or grow your chest, why? Or you're not doing some kind of flat benching or bar benching, like, why would you? You're just making things difficult for yourself. And if you want to do that by machine, by whatever, it's all different. It's all the same sort of range of motion, same movement. Anyway, yeah, floor pressing, really good for, it's a little bit more tricep dominant. You get it's kind of the top portion of the bench press you're looking at here, and again, really, really good. I'll just get a mat down and get on the floor. If you're really brave, just get on the floor. I posted this on Insta where I didn't have a mat down. People were like, "Oh, put a mat down." Post it with a mat down. People were like, "Oh, why are you a pussy? Just get on the floor." Anyway, so these are the cuffs I'm talking about. I tell you what, the pump in your chest from this is crazy. It really does make it different. It makes it a lot simpler, really, because you're just focusing on that contraction in your chest. And I don't often get DOMs in my chest after training for this long, and I don't often get bad DOMs in my chest. It's not something I get. But the first few times of doing this, I definitely did. And it's so easy to get to that point of failure and to really push it. And you see here, like, that's not moving, but that is a good set. And then I'm using the cuffs again for some cross-body tricep extensions. Again, it's a nice range of motion. It sort of mimics that double rope, which I've been doing as well in the weeks past this. And it sort of mimics that long range of motion where you're really getting the most out of training your triceps. And if you're not doing this or double ropes or something which allows you to really get into that lengthened position, I personally think you should. I don't think the single ropes that most gyms have are good enough. And then you've got some upright rows with with a rope, and a lot of people hate this exercise, but I quite like it with a rope. I mean, no real rhyme or reason to it. I just think it's quite good. If you try it out, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't do it. But we throw these in, and I think is this the last? Yeah. So now I do this, and I do it with like a fixed bar front raise.